Hey Team Esteem, Megan here. So while number one is at preschool and while number two is upstairs sleeping, I wanted to make this for y'all super quick. Now, this is social media tips. I am making this in November of 2016. Some of this content will be valuable for you no matter when you're watching this, and some of this content will be valuable for you based on how social media is always changing and the updates with the graphics and videos and all that stuff. So that's my disclaimer right there. Let me share my screen with you and let's get started. So social media tips, and that's exactly what this is. This is not a tutorial, okay? For me to give you a social media tutorial would take days. And that's why there's trainings out there for that. And that's why we have such good social media training in our Team Thrive Online Academy. So I'm going to get to that stuff later, but just realize that this is tips for you. Okay. So before we dive in, let's go over some quick announcements. Save the date. Team Esteem Girls Night Out in Houston on Friday night, January 6th, and then we'll do Super Saturday on Saturday, January 7th, okay, in Houston. Right now, hopefully you're working on your ho-ho-no list. Remember, the best way for you to focus on inviting is to work off of a contact list, okay? So the challenge right now is to get 100 no's from all of your personal invites. You can find the file on the Team Esteem Facebook page, and we're doing this because you're probably getting a lot of no's in this fourth quarter, but it's people that you can follow up with early next year, and they'll probably be ready to join you then, okay? So it's to give you a list to work off of moving forward. So if you are participating in the Team Spirit Challenge with Team Thrive, make sure that you are using the photo challenges from Allie and using these two hashtags. You have to post to either Instagram or Twitter. Twitter? I just made that up. Twitter? Woo! Instagram or Twitter, and you can of course share to Facebook, but you need to use these two hashtags, okay, for it to count. So Team Beachbody, Team Spirit, and Team Thrive Coaches. And a lot of you, sometimes you're like, I don't know what to post on social media. Let this help you, okay? So Allie is creating every week what to post each day. Like today is Transformation Tuesday, so it can just help give you some ideas about what to share in your social media as well. Okay, so here we go. Social media tips for you. So remember, if content is king, video is queen. So this is a theme that changes every couple years, but right now we are in the world of live video especially. So content is always going to be king, okay? Your content on social media is what wins you followers. It's what wins you engagement. It's what wins you attraction from other people. So whether it's video or what you're writing or photos, whatever it is, your content is always king, okay? So constantly be working on making your content better, especially your words, okay? But video right now is queen. So video is wearing the crown, live video especially. So some of you, I'm so proud, have started playing around with live video. I don't do live video that often, but it's something that I'm working on as well, trying to do more of. Okay, I do videos every day, but live video is really what's mattering right now and what's showing up in people's mobile news feeds. So this is how people are checking social media, especially video, what I'm talking about with live video from Facebook. If you look on your computer at Facebook newsfeed, it's going to be different stuff than what pops up on your newsfeed on your mobile device, okay? So when you're looking from your phone, it's going to be complete video. It even lets you get notified when certain people go on live if they have that ability set up on their page. Okay, so huge things happening with video. So just as a reminder, this video that I'm making for you right now it's not going to give you a step-by-step how-to. Okay, it's not a tutorial. That is for you to do on your own. This is for me to give you tips. And I know some of you are probably like, where did you learn all of this information? I learned it on my own. I figured it out. you have to be very curious. If you're an entrepreneur and if you are a coach and a business owner, you have to be very curious about how to better yourself. So whenever I see something on social media, and I'll give you some examples as we go through, I'm like, wow, that's really awesome. How did they do that? I figure it out. Okay, that's what I do. Yes, I've had certain social media trainings, but as far as content is concerned and how to post stuff and how to make videos, I've taught myself how to do all of that. Okay, so that's what you have to do. You have to, however you're wanting to put yourself out there, whether it's cool graphics or video or whatever, you have to teach yourself how to do it. That's my answer for you. But these are my tips for you, okay? This is what I personally use. Everything I'm about to give you is personal to what I do. So you need to take this and pick out what you like from it, study what people that you like do, and find out how to do it, okay? So a lot of you have been asking about video editing. So all of my videos I make on my phone. I'm making this video for you on my computer, but that doesn't count. Whenever I'm posting for social media, or even when I'm making videos for challenge groups, I do everything on my phone, and I edit videos through iMovie, okay, the iMovie app on your phone. It's $4.99. By the way, very few of what I'm going to share with you is free, okay, because the free stuff is just that, it's free. So the stuff I'm going to share with you is mostly paid for stuff, anywhere from 99 cents to $4.99 to one of them is $9.99. Okay, so iMovie app is $4.99. I record stuff on my phone and then I upload it to iMovie. It's super simple. You just upload it to iMovie. And another thing that I do that people always ask is like, okay, at the beginning of your exercise videos or at your core de force video that you made or whatever, you have like still shots of you and there's text over it. Well, while I'm editing the video in iMovie, while I'm like, splitting it and cutting off the, like when you go up to the camera and you press play, yeah, you need to cut that stuff off. Like just when you go to the camera and press stop record, that's what iMovie is for. It helps you split up, right? Edit video editing. Like this is what it does. Like it just helps you cut things. Okay. And then you can take screenshots, right? Like nothing here is fancy. What I'm telling you is take screenshots and then you edit that to become a photo, right, on your phone. And then you can use one of the other apps that I'll tell you about to write over it. And then you insert it before the video. Like iMovie is so simple. It's so simple. Like people are like, your videos look so professional and amazing. And it's really simple. You can watch like a YouTube video on how to use iMovie and learn it in like 30 minutes. Seriously, it's that easy. So you can take screenshots of your videos to make photos and put text over them. You can do voiceovers or you can add music. If you're going to add music, it needs to be royalty free because Facebook will slap you on the hand and you'll start getting X'd out from being able to post videos or X'd out from groups or whatever. So you need to be posting with royalty-free music. If you don't know what that is, Google it, look it up, and you can buy royalty-free music from iTunes, from anywhere. Okay. So another thing that I use is Ripple. Some of you have been asking me, how did you post that photo, but then like the text flies over and it's like a GIF, right? I don't even know if that's how you spell GIF, like no, that's a G, GIF, I don't know. But anyways, it turns it into like a GIF. I think there's 2 Fs, whatever. So it's almost like a PowerPoint like this where it like flies over, but it's like on Facebook. It's really cool. And that's the app Ripple, RIPL. Okay, so here we go. Ripple can be a free app. However, like most free video apps or graphic apps that you just choose the free option, they're going to have their logo on there. Okay, this is how I discovered Ripple. A fellow master trainer posted like one of these Ripple things that she made, and it was so awesome. And I was like, oh my God, how did she make that? Well, I found out how she made it because there was the Ripple logo right there, and I looked it up and downloaded it. But I used the free trial for 7 days because it takes off the Ripple logo. I made a bunch of ripples, saved them to my phone. Whenever you're using an app and it tells you, oh, you have to upload this to Facebook or Instagram or whatever right now. No, you don't. You can just X all of those and choose to save it to your phone, okay? So that's what I did, and I saved them to my phone, and then I got rid of the free trial, right? I canceled it before I got charged. And now I actually do, because I used it so much and I love it and I still use it all the time, I actually ended up buying it, and it is a subscription app. So it charges $9.99 a month, okay? So that's what I would recommend. Be smart. Don't just download the free one. Opt in for the free trial for 7 days. If you don't want to be charged $9.99, then cancel it before you're charged, okay? Avoid video collages. So right when video first became popular, these were really popular. Stuff like pick, play, post. There's different video collage stuff out there. So, and I used to make them all the time, like 2 and 3 years ago, okay? But now that's not really professional looking, and it's not, like, it's too busy. And so people are really leaning towards just the clean video editing and stuff like Ripple, okay, stuff that looks really professional. So I would avoid video collages. They just don't look that professional. A really easy way to start with video, to start making videos, for those of you who are scared of video, is to do Boomerang. Boomerang was an app inspired by the Instagram people, and it's a way to make short videos if you're scared of video, okay? So look it up. So those 3 things are what I recommend, okay? So iMovie, Ripple, and Boomerang, okay? You are welcome. Graphics. So Canva came out with an app this year. Yay! For those of you who don't know, you can use Canva on your computer. And I really, really recommend Canva for making cover photos, okay? This is just extra for you right now. That's how I make if you go to my like page or my personal page on Facebook, which I hope that you're doing these sorts of things and studying coaches that you follow, look at my cover page, my cover photo. What is that called? Whatever that is. The photo at the top. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rolling off of like no sleep. So look at that. And I make all of those on Canva. Okay. I used to hire a graphic designer like a few years ago to make stuff for me. And then I realized, hey, I can do this on my own really easily. So Canva you can use on your computer. The app is super easy to use, and it makes everything Instagram friendly because it comes in like a perfect little square. So it looks the most professional, and everything is done for you. The filters, you just replace the text. Like, it's awesome. I recommend it for sure. WordSwag. Oh, and Canva is free. The app is free, okay? And you can also use it for free on your computer. Just note that some of the things that you can choose are like 99 cents or whatever. So anyways, but it can be free if you wanted to. WordSwag, I think it's like $1.99. I use this for most text overlays that I do, because you can also invert it. I don't even know if that's the right term, but like you can go back and look at some of the photos that I've posted, and it looks like everything is like whited out and that the text is like coming through the picture, if that makes sense. So you can invert it. It looks really cool. Pixlr is what I used for my text over my screenshots for video. And you can do holiday stuff on there, which is fun. That's how I did my Halloween overlays. Fonto was like the first app that I ever started using. Oh, Pixlr is free, and I think Fonto is free too. Fonto is like the first text app that I ever started using, and I like it just because you can add text and you can add photos over it to it, like for your logos, like for whenever I add Team Esteem logos or my Fit to the Bone logos or whatever, you can add that, okay? Whenever you're adding logos, make sure that you're not adding them as JPEGs. Make sure you're adding them as PNG, okay? So JPEGs have white around them. Like, you know, when somebody adds like a logo or something, it has like the white box around it, that's a JPEG. A PNG doesn't, it's clear in the background. So if you have logos and they're saved to your computer and your graphic designer made them for you, or you've created them or something, always choose the PNG option because it won't have the background for you. Photomirror, I love that one. You can play around with that one, really cool, especially with some different some different filters, like put like a cool filter on your picture and then do a photo mirror of it. You can do them vertically, you can do them horizontally, just to mirror your images. And then blur effect, I believe both of those are actually free. So hey, there is more free stuff on here than I thought. And layout's free too. So Yay. Blur effect, you can blur out the background. That one's kind of ghetto, but it works. If you've got like, say I took a picture of me right now, but like my house is in the background, but I don't want it to be there. I want like something else, like writing or to insert something, so you could just blur it out. Layout, if you're gonna make collages and you don't want them to look cheesy with like borders and all of this stuff, choose layout. It was also made by the Instagram people, and it's a good way to do collages like really clean. Okay, so that's for graphics. Newsletters. I had a question about newsletters. So I would not worry about newsletters until you have at least a few hundred. Oh my God, I took out 100. Look, it says at least a few email addresses. Let me start at the top. I use Automatic CEO because it was developed by a coach, Doug Fitzgerald. He's one of the founding coaches, and he created Automatic CEO specifically for coaches, and it does HTML easily. Okay, it comes with some templates and stuff. I've really created my own stuff on there, but it's really easy to upload photos, upload whatever, and anytime I send an email, I'm basically just writing it, and it does like the HTML. It's already in there, if that makes sense, because I don't know how to HTML code. So instead of just everything appearing as a picture, okay, if that makes sense. I can upload my own graphics. They've uploaded all my contacts for me when I first started using them. I've been using them for a couple of years now. And when I first started using them, I came in with probably about 700 contacts, and they uploaded all of them for me. Okay, now I have thousands of contacts in there, and it's a good way just to keep everybody organized. Okay, I know some of you are using Streak, and I think there is a way where you can like create newsletters through Streak. I am just not sure of that, so that's going to be some research you need to do on your own. But like I said, I don't really recommend doing newsletters until after you've developed a customer base of at least a few hundred email addresses. Why? Because if you have less than 100 email addresses, hopefully you're talking to all those people one-on-one, right? So, once you've gotten a bunch of free customers from Beachbody, oh, it's the UPS guy. I was like, who is that? So once you've gotten a few hundred like customers from Beachbody that are free, and you've collected, email addresses from your people, then yeah, totally think about doing newsletters, because it's a great way to reach the masses. That's what you're doing with newsletters. It's more impersonal, right? Because it's going out to a lot of people. So I wouldn't worry about it till you're working with a large crowd of people. Okay. Extra tips. These are freebies. Remember that you always need to retell your story. I was just talking to the coach campers about this. So a lot of them right now in the coach camp are working through the invite tab, right, in the Team Thrive Online Academy. And part of that is announcing that you're a Beachbody coach. And I think so many times as coaches, we think that everybody knows what we do, and nobody knows what you do. I've been a coach for 4.5 years, and people still don't know what I do. I have to retell them all the time. So you're always making new friends. You're always, inviting new people. So make sure that you're always retelling your story. And it doesn't have to be your whole story. It can be bits and pieces of your story. Keep people guessing. But include why you became a coach, how you became a coach, what Beachbody has done for you. Those are just some of the things that you can continually post about. Okay. And another thing is, don't get distracted by shiny things. So some of you are new coaches, and you are worrying about like opening up a Facebook like page and trying to do all of this stuff that does not matter right now. Okay. I just hit my elbow. Instead of focusing on your warm market first. Your warm market will get you through your first year of coaching. Okay, yes, you know that many people. You just have to remember that you know that many people and friend them on Facebook and have them follow you on social media and start reaching out to them. Do the training, invite your warm market. Like if I could just emphasize to you how important it is for new coaches to literally just do those two things. Complete the Team Thrive Online Academy. Soak up all of that knowledge. Be a dry sponge and soak it up and apply all of that. Apply all of that to your warm market, because think about it. You're not going to have any luck on a Facebook like page attracting people that you don't know if you're not having luck with your warm market. Okay, so you got to conquer your warm market first. And then once that starts to get thin, that's when you focus on a Facebook like page. I was a coach for 2 years. 2.5 years before I even opened up my Facebook like page. Okay. So just, you can open it up, but don't pour all your energy in there, because I'm telling you, a Facebook like page is not going to take off unless you're willing to pour a lot of time and a lot of money into it. Okay. So you can study that all you want, but what you need to do is work with people that you already know. Okay. So be curious. The answers are out there. If you see something on social media that you're like, wow, that's so cool, how did that person do it? Find out how they made it. Ask them if you can't find out how they made it. And, learn how to make your posts look like you want them to. Okay. Stalk your mentors, do trainings to learn more. Okay, Chalene has an awesome Instagram training that's $99 where she teaches you more about video and how to make your graphics look amazing, and how to have a theme to them. If you go to, I'm going to use Katie Gorey as an example. So I get questions a lot about, I see you make exercise videos. Do I need to start making exercise videos? No, and most of you don't need to make exercise videos, okay? I make exercise videos because I'm a master trainer and I've been a fitness professional for 15 years. That is my outlet, okay? You need to find your outlet and start posting it, okay? And I really suggest too that you kind of start getting a theme, a look to your posts, okay? A really good example of this is Katie Gorey's Instagram. She has started using the colors pink and green, I think it is, as text on her photos, like a text overlay. And so if you go to her Instagram, there's like a theme when you look at it, and it's really appealing to the eye. Think about stuff like that. Think about branding yourself that way. Okay. Super, super, super simple. The last thing I have for you is remember that it is fourth end goal. It's November. Holy crud. It is November, and life is going to continue to happen. Listen to this. So I went back to teaching last week, was hardly home at all last week. And then my husband went out of town Thursday. I drove with the boys Friday night to my parents' house, where my mom had been sick. And so I was up both nights that I was there with Bowen so that she could rest, because my mom is superwoman, but she was recovering from a stomach virus. I had to drive to Austin. So I left at 5 a.m. on Saturday, got back around 7:30 p.m. after my insanity certification that I did, which was amazing. And then Sunday I had to teach another class to promote my next events coming up. And then we came home. And then Monday I remembered, I have to teach an early class. My husband's still out of town. So this nice old lady that I train, she's the only other person I know that's up at 4 a.m. So she came over to watch my kids. Do you get where I'm going with this? Life is crazy. It's crazy, y'all. And it's going to continue to be crazy over the holidays, and it's going to continue to happen. I talked to somebody who used to be a coach, and he's not anymore. And he was just saying that he was unsuccessful at being a coach because his job didn't allow for it, because he worked from 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. And I was like, so I didn't say that, but I wanted to be like, and coaching didn't work for you because you had to work? Guess what? We all have lives, we all have different jobs. So I just want you to know that, you can be successful at this. You just have to choose to, okay? So just like with your fitness, you're going to have to fight for how you want to end the year with your business, okay? November is prime time right now because, people are starting to Christmas shop and all of that, but Core de Force just released. It's on discount for $140, plus Country Heat and 21 Day Fix are still on discount for $140. So, if you don't have people coming into our Core de Force group, keep adding them in, by the way, if you have people coming in, then start a holiday group or something like that. That's what I do every year to get me through the holidays personally and to get my business through with a bang. I always run a holiday group. It keeps me on track. It keeps me sane. It keeps them sane. We talk about holiday tips. We talk about, just the craziness that's going on and how we're staying on top of our stuff. So, so get creative and find the joy in this. This is such an amazing time of the year. And if you can help people during this time, get ahead before the new year, like pat yourself on the back, because it's those people that you want to work with. It's really, really exciting. So that is all I have for you. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. I hope this helps you. Again, I'm sorry this is not a tutorial, but I'm trying to teach you how to fish instead of just giving you the fish. And I think that I said that correctly. So love you guys so much. And I'm trying to end this and it's not working. Oh, there it is. Have a good day.